Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm and welcome to Avowed on the PC. This is an action RPG by Obsidian. I almost said a different company, but by Obsidian, the people who've brought us many RPG titles like The Outer Worlds, Fallout New Vegas, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, of which this is actually in the same series as, or the same world as, though it is a completely different genre of game basically. But yeah, I'm pretty interested. Obsidian really does just release a bunch of stuff that I think a lot of people love. I haven't tried out Pillars of Eternity and probably a couple other titles, but I love New Vegas. I love The Outer Worlds, and that's one of the most recent RPGs. It's probably maybe not similar to this since that one's in space with guns and stuff. But hey, there's magic and guns in this, so close enough. We're gonna go ahead and get this started.
Eora.
And I guess we're getting told what's going on with the world.
Mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands. A rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradis, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination.
I got bullied.
You grew up an outsider.
That's
but
not cool.
I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
You've got it, my lord. I will secure something, perhaps. All right, we've got a bunch of different presets here. Well, we're gonna be here probably for quite a few minutes. I guess it's I don't know why half the presets have plants growing out of our heads, but I guess I don't know if I'm gonna put any plants on myself. I guess we'll see if there's any that look really nice when we're set. Alright. You hail from the Adiran Empire, one of the world's major colonial powers. Adir is a nation forged by centuries of war between neighboring human and elven kingdoms and formed by their eventual alliance. Okay, so now that changes on here. Oh, this is an elf. No, that's okay. I can be a human. About here-ish. It's the middle of the winter, so I'm more around like here. But we'll go about in this area. Do we actually get to adjust the Okay, we do get to adjust some of the features. We're just getting our general presets going to work from. godlike feature. You are a godlike, a rare individual born, blessed, or cursed with a connection to one of the gods. Godlike manifest their divine heritage and unique physical attributes. Sorry, I just lost myself in reading that. Godlike manifest their divine heritage and unique physical features and innate abilities that reflect their patron deity. Different cultures may view them with suspicion, reverence, or curiosity. Strangely enough, many of the godlike have disappeared from the world in recent years, but you have not. Stranger still, you have never learned which god touched your soul. So I guess this is supposed to be like the way that people tell that we're a godlike being. And then if I turn this off, then I can just look normal. Whoa. I wonder if I can like actually adjust like some of the colors on these. I'll go for some of them. I'll go for the ones that like, if I got bullied for this, those people were assholes. If someone bullied you and your face was like this or like this, not that it's justified, but like, I can get where they're coming from. I'm just thinking of all those stories where like, oh my god, this character's got a deformity, and then it's like just a small blemish on the skin. It really doesn't actually make it too much of a difference. It's like, wow, those people really suck. Like, at least this, you look like a zombie. You look like a Last of Us zombie. Or like this, I'm gonna run around clicking at people and eating them. Sorry, that's a bit biased of me, I guess. We're going for pretty. Toggle armor. Oh. They said armor. I thought it would be like actual armor. This is just clothing. Alright, well, how do I change my hair colors? Oh, here we go. It was just way the fuck down here. My bad. What in the, what? Whoa, whoa, what the hell? Oh, if you go like full dark, it like changes your saturation. So the awkward part of this, I want to make this like a dark green. But like the further I go in the brightness, it turns more... Oh, okay, no, it never... It's fine now. I guess it was the highlight that was messing it. Beforehand, it was like turning brown. Okay, I think I am content. I'm happy enough with the way my character looks. Let's get to seeing what we have for our backgrounds here. Your backgrounds provide unique dialogue options and determines your starting weapon. All equipment and abilities are available to you regardless of your background. Okay, wait, hold on. What do you mean by my starting equipment? What do I start with? Where do you tell me that? I feel like that's also important to put besides just the description text. Let's see, what's an arcane scholar? After graduating with honors from Braganhill Academy, you published a treatise on soul lineages that threatened the legitimacy and drew the ire of a local lord. When he had you arrested, the Emperor intervened and recruited you into the archives of the Imperial Court. Your mind is a bottomless well of occult knowledge, legal precedent, historical observation, and poetry. You've forgotten more than most people ever learn. What about Vanguard Scout? Born to humble beginnings and driven to desperation by famine, your life was destined to end on the executioner's block until the Emperor spared you. You're more at ease in the wilderness than in court, but your cleverness and observant nature have made you one of the Emperor's most trusted operatives. Whether tracking prey or spying on enemies, your skills are put to work both inside and outside of the throne room. Noble Scion, you were born to a noble house of a great influence, middling wealth, and questionable morals. When scandals and secession disputes saw your family cast down, you threw yourself on the Emperor's mercy and he shielded you. Canny yet refined, you have become a formidable force at court and an invaluable ally to the Emperor. I do like the sound of being an ally to the Emperor. I'll go with Vanguard Scout. And then what I want to do is I want to specialize in, I guess, perception and intellect. What I really want to do for like overall is like one-handed gun and like a wand. So I think we'll take a point away from Constitution, throw this in intellect. And hope this is a solid enough start.
Quethi silmes metum!
Oh, I've got a voice.
Worthen roth!
Silmes mitum! Quethi silmes lavarubiorthen uluthen!
Quethi silmes metum! Uluthen! Worthen roth!
What do you got with this? The Hardwood is suited for action RPG players who are looking for a challenge. Survival requires strategization of stats through different equipment, abilities, and upgrades. Path of the Damned. Only time for players who desire the most punishing encounters. It requires mastermind strategization of builds and loadouts, and above else, all and perseverance. We'll do hard. We'll do hard. Name Jade. I still don't know what it means by display identifier and player character sheet. We're gonna find out. And I guess that's it for now. Let me double check here. Yeah, I probably do want dexterity. Yeah, these are probably the 3 most important stats for me. Although I am sad to be losing out on carry capacity. I hope that doesn't bite us in the butt later. The Living Lands, Spring 2831. Oh, look at this adorable little thing. I hope it doesn't savagely get killed. That looks like a trap. Oh, yeah, it is. But maybe this thing is specially evolved to eat the acid fruit.
What do you know of the Living Land?
I guess it's not that specialized. It's dead.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. Corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us.
It's horrifying.
To lash out at the Empire
More like
itself.
the unliving lands.
I command you, go to the Living Lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Well, I mean, if the Emperor wants me to go fight zombie monkeys, I can go fight zombie monkeys. Or like lemurs, really. Oh, nope. They shot my ship. Man, so many games start with your character's ship having something happen to it. Ooh, animancy. Animancy is the science and art of soul manipulation. Though popular in the Valadian republics, animancy is widely... fuck it, I guess. Widely what? Probably banned. Widely legal. Hey! Were you on my ship? Did you save me?
Envoy, over here.
Oh, wow. I mean, I guess you might have pulled the people out. What's up?
You're alive.
Yeah.
Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
I'm impressed you dragged me out of that wreck.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
Whoa. Whoa. That's cool. Envoy, you are the envoy, or envoy, an official representative Ader sent on behalf of the Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge and maintain order in the living lands. Let's start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Aderan Fleet.
Hello, Garrick. Jay, good to meet you.
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship.
It was cannon fire.
It was cannon fire.
Yeah.
And it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen. Unless
someone took it over. Yeah, unless the fort's been infiltrated by enemy agents.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right. The Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Follow me. We'll get through this together.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that axe. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Okay, common axe, health potion.
At least some supplies survived. For all the good it does.
Okay. Inventory screen. You have 2 weapon loadouts that can be swapped by pressing left alt. Press left mouse or right mouse to equip a selected weapon in the main hand or offhand of your active loadout. Armor and clothing can be equipped by pressing left click and hidden or transmogrified by pressing right click. All armor grants damage reduction, which negates a percentage of incoming damage, and additional reduction, which subtracts a raw number from incoming damage. Each piece of clothing provides a distinct item bonus. All accessories are unique, providing powerful benefits. You can equip up to 1 trinket or amulet and up to 2 rings at any given time. Just give me 5 ring slots. Say that my one hand can do it. Why is it always gotta be like 2? Let me bling out. Anyways, alright. Common axe. Journal. Quests. The quest tab of the journal displays every quest, ! You have acquired, grouped by region. Main story quests will always be at the top, followed by side quests, companion quests, bounties, and treasure maps. This icon, the skull, next to a quest indicates that it will be of a higher challenge based on your currently equipped gear. You find yourself shipwrecked on an island off the coast of the living lands. Investigate your surroundings and find a way to reach the port of Dawnshore.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Alright, drink a health potion via the action radial. E. Oh god. The action radio pauses time and allows you to cast abilities, ingest potions and consumables, and equip throwables. Elements of the action radio can also be bound to quick slots 1 through 6. Neat. I guess I'll drink the potion. That's gonna fuck with me. So many games use E to pick up stuff. So you're gonna see me walk up to something and then pause time over and over again. Is there anything I could potentially like loot if I were to go?
Going for a swim after all that?
Yeah, you know, there might be stuff down here. Some potions, some supplies. Look at this. He followed me to the water, I think. Oh no. Yes? At least I can swim. I'm down for that. So many characters just can't swim nowadays. Alright, so they said that I can block with right click. Space, while moving sideways or backwards, does a dodge. Raw fish. Maybe I can cook it. Come on, Garrick. Silver Fenning. Can I take your boots? I mean, I guess I'm fully clothed still. You can keep your boots.
Ah, well, don't suppose they were using that either.
Makeshift grave. The words etched into the wood reads, "Here lies Emlyn, man-at-arms, the bravest of us. Here lies Brit, faithful quartermaster, served Nemnock to the end." Aw, this is all you, huh? You've done a damn good job here, Garrick. Whoa. I wasn't expecting to charge up like that. So obviously left click, basic attack, hold left click, some kind of heavy attack. It's the monkey, lemur. There's nothing behind the waterfall. It's sad. Hey, little guy. How are you doing? I've seen one of you become a zombie already, so we're not gonna fuck with you. Can I make my way down there? Can I save and then do it? Oh, nice. Okay, the saves are going to be like exactly where I left. Fair enough. It seemed things were going well for a second. Alright, we'll save exploration until I'm past this like tutorial section. Though that might be the long while. Compass in the upper left corner of the screen will display quest objective markers, nearby enemies, consumables, and other information. Oh, I hadn't even looked all the way up there.
No! The fort's lit their distress beacon. We've got to hurry.
Okay, but it's the distress beacon for the enemies.
Haven't the troops been doing it?
Fuck! Me loot on you, doesn't seem like it. Melee combat feels satisfying. Which might be a conundrum for me, considering I was planning on going all in on not melee. But I'll experiment. There is, I think, free, like, changing up of your skills at any time. I want to go up there. But it won't let me. Alright.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire.
Ooh. Shit, thank you for calling it out.
Good hands.
Okay.
How many of these damn things are there?
I think the disarm is when you're like this, not just on the wire itself.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Can I craft with some of these? I assume I will be able to eventually. Damn. This is looking pretty bad, Garrick. Everyone's dead.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
I mean, some of them might have turned into zombies. We'll see. Churgian's notes. Godandag 3. Lowell visited for third time this week. Comes nearly every day now. Says insects keep crawling on him. Ask for an ungulate that will repel them. Have inspected him every time and found no evidence of bites. Abrasions from scratching getting worse. Siblin brought in by Emmerich and Glandenfall. Found her unconscious near empty bottle of sleeping draught. Administered emetic. Once she felt well enough to talk, complained of hallucinations every time she closed her eyes. Riordan shows signs of malnourishment. Refuses food. Claims Emmerich is trying to poison him. Must discuss this with Captain. Why these behavioral changes? Is it the Adra? Starting to think I should sleep with my lancet at night. They were starting to go paranoid. Crazy. Delusions. Hallucinations. Feeling things that weren't there. Getting paranoid of one another. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm seeing if there's a walk button. And this isn't what I mean. I mean, like, slow down my pace. I guess not. But I can press you to go third person. Woo! I'll mostly be staying in first person, though.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
This thing right here? Huh.
Rise from slumber. Is it you?
Who? Garrick. I heard a voice in my head. Pillars of Eternity. Adra is a green crystal found throughout the known world, emerging from the crust of Eora in the shape of iconic pillars. We cherish Adra, built our temples around it, study its potential as an energy source. But Adra is so much more. When we die, Adra is the road on which our souls travel into the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Adra shines a lantern guiding us from death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Adra, take a moment to ponder your place in the Great Wheel. Consider who you were, who you are, and who you can be. I've considered.
These used to be nice quarters.
My path forward will hopefully involve a gun in one hand and a wand in another. Steadman's Log, first entry. 8 mid-spring. It's over for Farron. They caught him. Tried to stow away in Dawnshore. Poor bastard. They all know the punishment for desertion is death. Not sure how Vintbrand heard about it. From the sound of things, she's ready to come over here and hang me by my thumbs. Siblin is in tatters. I'd long suspected the two were soft on each other. Elfhot heard her muttering the bond is shorn last night. Should keep an eye on her. Gods, to think I asked for this post. I could have been hunting on the estate in Ear Glanfath. More fool for me trying to make something of myself. Second entry, mid-spring 12. Frigate arrived from High Crown. Enough gunpowder barrels and siege equipment aboard to arm an entire regiment. I assumed we'd take stock and send it on to Paradis, but the manifest says we're to keep it here until told otherwise. Sensed it in the air at mess. Everyone's eating slowly and avoiding the subject. No one wants to be responsible for it. What does command think we need to defend ourselves against? We're an outpost. We deal with pirates. We don't need ballistas for that. I hope until told otherwise comes sooner rather than later. I don't like sitting on gunpowder. Someone's liable to lose a foot. Or have your entire place go crazy, kill each other, and then start sending volleys of cannonballs at random ships. But it could have all been planned, right? Oh, there you are. Hey! A key! And a shield. Shields have very high block efficiency, meaning they can block with very low stamina cost. They can be equipped in your offhand. Common axe, there we go. My first chest. What do we have in you? Oh, just a breastplate. Your armor type, light, medium, or heavy, affects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. Let's see, if I were to put on what we just got here, that gives me 16% more damage reduction at the cost of stamina and essence. Ooh, the essence cost is huge. Something behind this wall? Wakey, wakey! Oh, this is a switch. Oh God, it's a zombie! Wake up, brother! We are. Oh my God! Servants of the Emperor!
Is this what they were like?
Holy hell! Ow! Oh, hold up, 150 regeneration from eating a chicken. Don't mind if I do. This looks pretty bad. They were like...
I don't understand. How could our own people sink to this?
They're like doing sacrifices and shit. Jailer's bill. Blood stains the corner of a scratchy, hastily written list that seems to correspond to the cages sitting nearby. Herein, those convicted: Fisk, laying traps; Goldford, plotting to detonate the gunpowder barrels; Woadbin, subversive activities; Beckett, thinking thoughts of my wife; Riordan, stabbed Emmerich; Elfhart, stole my apple; Lowell, cursing me with his eyes; hold until death. Okay, well that last one doesn't seem actually applicable, and yet here we are. He definitely tied them up. Yeah, I think that guy was just paranoid. Thinking thoughts of my wife. I mean, although the guys could have been saying it just out loud. How's your wife doing? Arrows? I can't take those. Mad soldiers rambling. Another dream last night. Mushrooms growing in my breastplate. Tear them out. Tear them out. Whoever finds this, the roots grow from the head.
Roots? Why is she talking about roots?
I don't know. Does that mean we need to slice the heads off? Aim for the head like most zombies? Hey, this guy's got a shield.
Let's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got.
And the follow-up. All right, Garrick, I'm breaking the guard. Whoa! Holy shit, that was cool. All right, so enemies have a stun meter on their bar. That's the yellow meter that fills up underneath them. If it fills up, I can do like a stun finishing maneuver. Oh fuck, they're attacking from behind! Ooh! Solid hit. Alright, I gotta get my stamina back up a little bit. Garrick! Keep him distracted!
Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
I see, he had a little bit of meat on him. I don't know if there's any, like, parry thing. I mean, I'm sure there would be eventually. I don't know if we start with that kind of ability, though. Anything in this little cave? Just more dead people. All of them seem to have the fungus growing on them, which is kind of bad. Does that mean they'll all come back from the dead? Give them enough time.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
I probably have to learn how to throw things. Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, and naturally occurring...
Ah, up there. Magrin's Fury.
Magrin's Fury.
That'll do it.
Produce fire damage.
Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Okay, well that means I need to find a ranged weapon.
There.
Oh.
Over here! Help! I'm locked in!
Hello!
About time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
Oh, well, that's just how I was born.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face?
Hey!
Touched your soul and everything?
Yeah!
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
Well, look, I get it. It is like mushrooms growing out of my face, and that does seem to be a core issue of what's going on here. But, shrug. If I knew which god blessed me, I would ask them.
They never talk to you? Huh. They must not like you very much.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
You don't gotta
The
reconfirm it.
Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Do we have a problem of cross your arms?
Adir's had their boot on Paradis since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Laughed nervously. Paradis can't be that bad. Oh my god. Look, I had nothing to do with that. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
I think that happens anyways, actually. That seems to be not really applying to who does it. But, you know, she didn't get to see the cutscene with the fucking monkey turning into a zombie, so, like, I get it. Could the soldiers have had the soul plague the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
And you saw all that from your cell, did you?
I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
The storm made them go mad? I love the little extra actions. Narrow your eyes. Yeah. What do you mean the storm made them go mad?
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Let's hear her out before we decide.
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Thanks for letting us know. Keep talking. Raise an eyebrow, keep talking.
I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradis.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradis and smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
I'll be taking your ship, but I'm afraid you're staying here. No. Don't worry, I believe you, and I want to help.
Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day.
Let's go find that key, Garrick.
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south.
Oh.
You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
I could have read some of the dialogue back there. Search for the key to Ilora's cell. I'm just getting an extra preview on things. All right, let's climb up. I love that. The effect of that rotten food is food poisoning. Ooh, a bow. Press left Alt to switch between your two weapon loadouts. Open your inventory with tab to edit your weapon loadouts. Neat. Whoa. That's intense. All right, not the goal at the moment,
There's
though.
an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
I'm sure it's fine. Bows require both hands to shoot arrows quietly at very long range, dealing moderately high damage. However, arrows will fall over time while moving through the air. Yeah. I'll be probably using guns. We'll see, though. Interrogation log. Day 1. Prisoner apprehended at loading dock outside Northreach. Detained immediately under suspicion of extra-legal activity. Moved to holding cell within the fort for further questioning. Demeanor sullen and defiant. Refused to verbally engage with guards. Day 2. Prisoner offered standard rations and water. Told guard to perform obscene activity with the food. Second guard performed routine patrol 2 hours later and observed that rations had nonetheless been eaten. Day 3. Prisoner questioned about purpose of her visit to Fort Northreach. Admitted she came to move some goods. Refused to specify what kind. Denied any connection to Paradisian rebels, but expressed clear contempt for Ader and sympathy for the rebel cause. When pressed, told interrogate to go away and eat shite. Disciplined accordingly. Returned to holding cell. Oh my lord. Woo. I'll be taking all of these. Thank you for the key. Seeing if there's anything super special on this person. Deerskin gloves. Doesn't super seem like it, but... Oh! Critical hit chance. Comfortable gloves to protect the hands while wielding heavy weapons or drawing back a bowstring. Deer are a rarity in the hostile ecosystem of the living lands, and the local breed are too clever for typical hunters. The majority of skins are imported from Ader or the Valian Republics. So this one I can kind of just equip for free. I don't really, my regular gloves didn't have anything on them. If I put on this common robe, I get a little bit more damage reduction with no loss of anything here. Although I do look a little ridiculous in comparison to my regular armor, but whatever. We'll do a little save here. I don't think there's manual, or sorry, there is manual saves. I don't think there's quick saves. Which is, oh, there is. Oh, okay, all right. It just doesn't show up in the same area when you're like regular saving. That's fine.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Fine. She's out. Now we should move. We've got to burn through those brambles.
All right, Ilora, come along. I'll shoot that down.
Nice work.
Owie, owie, owie. Enemies have weak points that can be visualized while aiming with a bow or other ranged weapons. Haha, yeah. I mean, I was a scout. I probably have some general skills.
Demon soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused it.
Oh, jeez, I wasn't expecting this. Select your first ability. Charge, Tanglefoot, Minor Missiles. Summon lingering and tangling vines that root nearby enemies in place for 8 seconds. Summon 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies on impact. Or I can charge, dash forward and smash anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroy walls, and shatter frozen enemies for bonus damage. I don't know. I guess I'll just do Tanglefoot for now. When you level up, you'll be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via the action radial, or from the quick slots. Abilities require essence to cast. Your essence meter is the purple bar below your health. Replenish essence by drinking essence potions or collecting purple essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies. Gotcha. Okay, so that's not the same thing as like that stamina bar right there. And then we also did get a point there. From the screen, you can view attributes and their related bonuses, and you can increase your attributes by spending attribute points granted by leveling up. Attribute bonuses will cap out after a certain point. You can also reset your attribute points in exchange for currency. On the right side of the screen is a comprehensive summary of your character statistics, including your background level, damage reduction granted by your armor, critical chance of your equipped weapons, active status effects, and unlocked abilities. Well, I could increase my perception a little bit more. I feel like I should do like one more intellect. Because some of these things we do have, we do get like some dialogue options depending on like our different statistics here. So I might as well like get that a little bit earlier on. And then the next level I'll just go for dexterity.
Could take out a whole Deerwooden village with that kind of ordnance. What do they think they'd be fighting?
It could have been a setup. Somebody knows.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But Adirans, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Oh, different kind of sword. Swords swing quickly, delivering moderate damage output. However, they deal low stun and have very low block efficiency, incurring a high stamina cost when blocking. That's okay. I don't need the sword. Anyway, someone might have been setting them up. Left all this ordnance here, knowing that they'd eventually go crazy and use it on one another.
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Stay in the tall grass.
While crouching near an enemy, press left to perform Divine Thorn. Whoa!
Lie. Did your god give you that power too?
I guess.
Are you sure you don't know who's godlike you are? More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
I didn't know I had that. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna probably just kill all these enemies in a second here anyways. I'll see if I can get like one more stealth attack. Awkward! Tangle! Oh fuck, I thought that would tangle everybody. All right. Nope, you don't get to run at me. You're lucky I only have the one ability. Is this the essence? Or is that just the leftovers? Just I turned them to ashes. Oh, I could have burned them too. Oops.
Head boy, I'm on fire.
Sorry, I was experimenting. Yeah, I can go ahead and eat this. So it looks like fully cooked food items might give you like a longer and obviously more regeneration overall, but just like a lingering effect. And then obviously just eating like the raw ingredients is just like a small burst. What does Q do? Out of item. It does nothing, I guess. Now that it feels like we're leaving this area, I wish I had tried a little bit harder to check out that structure over there. But, oh well. What the hell happened here? Why is this all frozen up? Were you a magician? Oh shit, he is.
But we do better with that grimoire than he did.
Grimoires enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in the wizard ability tree. They can only be equipped in your offhand. Well, let's try this out. Wand and Grimoire of Elements. It gives us Fan of Flames, Chill Blades, Jolting Touch, Arcane Veil. You've equipped a grimoire. Hold right-click and press 1 through 4 to cast a spell.
Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Sweet.
Magdalens Fury in a book.
I might just end up being a full wizard.
How should we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Well, we've got, I'll jump down. We're gonna stab this guy real quick.
Stay low and tick quick.
Burn! Ow, what the? Ugh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was hoping my companions could, do something about this guy. Burn! Oh fuck, the wand also fires as well.
What's that rock?
Oh, oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm running, I'm low on everything. Unblockable attacks are represented by a red circle. Move or dodge to avoid these attacks. Understood. Entangled. Jesus. Okay, I ran out of magic so hardcore there in that fight. Very worrisome. But also a good reason to, you know, have good alternatives available for me.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Are they talking about this cave? Or just like this overall area as like a ruin? Also, while we're here, let me eat this stew. Okay, now I get how it works now. So if I eat something and it gives me, say, 200 health, it says it's gonna give me 200 regeneration, it will heal up all the way to the max of what I currently have, and then it'll keep the rest on standby. That's cool. So if I wanted to, I could maybe stack up even more stuff. Oh wow, look. Probably to like a certain limit. But that basically means as long as I'm well fed, I have like bonus health regeneration on standby. Geronimo!
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
He could be somewhat sane. Hey, buddy.
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Now I get why you were scared of my face. Must have blown through the outpost like wildfire.
And what if it's already spread elsewhere?
Who disturbs us?
Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You're not helping, Ilora.
You tread in the orchard.
Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
I thought he could be rabid, but it doesn't manifest this way.
Shackles! They would bind us. We only sustain ourselves. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
I think we need to kill the root.
You've done it.
And entangled. Yeah, you can just keep put. Here, hold on. Maybe I'll also cast some fire on you. Oh, wow. Okay, that's fair. Entangle. Entangle! Garrick, stop getting yourself knocked out. Sheesh. Whoa, what a dash! Whoa, 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 whoa! That was sick!
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Let's see. Senior Officer's Reprimand. Steadman Rauk. Yesterday, I received word that one of your scouts was caught in the Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you are unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. Commander Hilden Vintbrand. Right Hammer deals extreme damage and stun. They also have high block efficiency, allowing them to block with low stamina cost. However, they swing very slowly with a very high stamina cost. That's okay, I will never use the hammer. But yeah, that arrow stun attack was sick. I wasn't expecting it at all. I just suddenly had like fucking 5 arrows primed to shoot into him. Notes on the Godless, torn from the field notebook of Grijeda Tendir, captain of the Aedirn Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect a maritime culture to have a deep relationship to Andra, and a number of unique cultural rituals with which to venerate and placate her. Gallowayne, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land. And I've never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Barath to the cycle of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died, as all kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves, they bathed, they made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots that only people who recognized and valued beauty would make. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived here, and they lived well. But they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always towards the gods. And they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards I sift through, I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Can I just take this? Okay, no, I just leave it here forever, I guess. Well, maybe one of the so-called gods sought out some kind of divine wrath on this land because the people didn't worship them at all.
Also, we twine.
Is it this? Are you talking to me?
You have returned.
Oh shit.
We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her.
People can have spiritual experiences near Audra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
But it's never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradis.
I can talk to the rocks later.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
I don't think she's lying. And there's really nothing she can really do to like betray us here. It's a 2v1 kind of scenario, and I've got magic now.
Boat! There it is.
Oh wow, that's a big boat.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradis. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Ilora, you know.
I'm glad we took a chance on you.
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Well, everything leaves a trail. I'll follow the plague back to its source.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradis.
Onward! I don't know if we're ever going back to that little island.
Never
Probably
thought
not.
I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Sure, Laura, sure.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
At the city, I'm sure they will. Where even is the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for in Paradis?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Well, farewell, Garrett. Good luck.
Same to you.
What about you, Ilora?
You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Well, I guess we'll see. Do you have anything you're gonna be doing?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
What will you do after this?
Try to survive. Same thing I do every day. There are always crews looking for hands. I'll find more work somewhere.
Anything I should know about Paradis?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
Oh, I won't. Do all the locals dislike Adirans?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Well, farewell.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
I'm hoping we do run into each other. Like, maybe we'll be able to save her in the future.
One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
And here I thought we were getting along. You know, if you'd just tell me where the claviture is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either, huh?
Eris! What are you doing out here?
Hey!
turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Yeah. Yeah, I am the Imperial Envoy.
Oh, you are?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradis. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative. Too bad I don't have any resolve.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
What do you mean? Where did the ambassador go?
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Sure. How about you introduce yourself first?
Name's Kai. I've been a soldier, a sailor, and a halfway decent baritone.
He's a troublemaker, but a damn qualified one at least.
I knew you had a soft spot for me.
What business do you have with the claviger?
Claviger Amond helped me get on my feet when I came to Paradis a few years ago. Last time we spoke, he sounded worried about things. If he's gotten himself into trouble, I owe it to him to help out.
Well, alright. I usually work alone. Just don't slow me down.
I didn't survive my military days by being the slowest one in the squad.
Kai, before you go, the Envoy is no stranger to the wilderness, but you and I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Before I head out, what's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
Well, I'll be sure to tell them you're doing a good job. Hold on, let's see. The Steel Garrote is an order of paladins fiercely devoted to Wodica, goddess of law and discipline. Known for their cruelty and determination, the Steel Garrote will stop at nothing to hunt down oath-breakers, deserters, and heretics. They're led by Inquisitor Lodwin. Claviger. The Claviger is the Paradisian equivalent to a governor. Unlike most bureaucrats, the Claviger is unelected and often hostile towards official procedures. Instead, they are informally chosen from among those who know the city best, tasked with maintaining Paradis, defending it, and reining in its worst impulses. Hygrunin are a subculture of the Aptapo mountain dwarves, known as keen explorers and faithful defenders of their traditions. They settled in the Living Land centuries ago, forging a new homeland in the region of Galawain's tusks. Centuries, Jesus. Alright, well, What are they doing?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Yeah, I'll be sure to tell them you're doing a good job.
Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Okay, it's Ludwine. Great, something to look forward to.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Ominous. I'll have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Oh, we've got what we need. Let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
New companion. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Ratan Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Neat. Abilities. Fire and Ice. Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Firestarter. Order Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles. Neat. Sounds like he'll be very useful for drawing aggro away from me as I try to shoot or burn down enemies with my magic and gunfire.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
I mean, I don't think the voyage itself was that bad. It was more like the end part that kinda was rough. Tutorials. The Tutorials tab of the journal contains all unlocked tutorials. Refer to it when you're unsure of how something works or are in need of a refresher. Oh, hey, there's fast travel. Neat. Approach fast travel beacons to unlock access to them.
Grumman left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Ooh. The map screen shows topographical maps of the regions of the Living Lands and their settlements. Exploring the Living Lands will gradually fill out your map screen with more geographic details in the areas you've traversed. It will also mark points of interest and other details like quests, stores, area transitions, party camps, and fast travel beacons on your map. You can fast travel directly to fast travel beacons and party camps by interacting with their icons on the map. Tracked quest objectives are marked on the map with an icon. Untracked quests are also marked on the map with a icon. Ooh. The way that it's filling in this area over here is already just kind of dramatic, but I'm down for that. I like the kind of system of filling up the area as we go through it. Holy tits, that's a big tree. Ability tree, fighter. The fighter ability tree focuses on overwhelming combat force. It contains abilities tailored towards dealing high damage with axes, maces, and two-handed melee weapons. It also includes abilities that help with stamina management, traversal, crowd control, and blocking with shields. Okay, but I'm interested in Ranger. The Ranger ability tree focuses on agility and finesse. It contains abilities tailored towards range combat and rapid one-handed melee attacks. It also includes abilities that improve resource gathering, movement speed, stealth, and precision aim. Ability tree companions. The companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to purchase or upgrade their abilities. You may also spend currency to reset companion ability points. Ooh, this sounds good. Oh wait, do I have a point already? Oh shit. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon the enemy, stunning and taunting all nearby foes. And then you have this one, which does sound good. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of his maximum HP. I think for the sake of things, I will grab Leap of Daring first. Godlike. The Godlike ability tree contains abilities innate to you as a Godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. Oh, cool. You were born with this power. As a baby, I just randomly stabbed things. You know, it just happened. Ability tree Wizard. The Wizard ability tree focuses heavily on spell casting. It contains abilities tailored towards wands, grimoires, elemental effects, and essence management. Of note is Grimoire Mastery, a passive ability that unlocks the ability to cast higher level spells contained in grimoires. Investing ability points in Grimoire Mastery also allows you to permanently unlock those higher level spells even without a grimoire equipped, adding them to the action radial. See, that sounds about what I want. Okay, I didn't know what this had done. I hadn't read the effect. Grimoire Mastery. Unlock level 5 Grimoire spells and decrease the essence cost of all grimoire spells by 10%. Level 5 grimoire spells. Does that just mean like these? It unlocks these for access. There's a lot of choices here on the wizard tree, but I'm not trying to be like a pure wizard, I don't think. Ooh, parry. Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain an immediate counterattack. Steady aim. Holding your power attack with a bow or gun slows down time by 20%. 25% holding your power attack. Okay, and then he just uses it more and more. Well, I guess we'll worry about that when we actually have leveled up.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Why doesn't the Clavager put a stop to it?
Why do you think, dimwit? It's nice and crazy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now.
Hello, people. Jago the Sea Wolf.
Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare?
I wasn't staring.
Piss
I was
off.
purposely trying to get your attention and talk to you.
Hey! You better watch your step.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Alright. Uh-oh. I don't know how to hide this. Do you have another point? Or does he have something to say to me?
Between the local militia's lacks at the best of times, which these are not.
I'm just wondering why he has that exclamation point.
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradis.
I gotta see if what the button is to hide my weapons. Sheath weapons is T. Wow. T to put my stuff away, and if I want to go in third person, I can. Although sadly I can't like really zoom in and out. Stores allow you to buy and sell items with currency. What does he have?
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Sure, what do you got? A lot of common items. But a common pistol. I want that. Where am I going to get that? I'm sure I can get it for free, so I'm not going to bother grabbing it. I might sell some of these things, though. Probably shouldn't have sold the sword, but oh well. Ooh, this one is specifically something I should sell. And what do the rest of them
What harm
have?
could some new armor do? Look good and stay alive. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Ah, shit.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Let's see what you got. Wayfarer's gloves. Power attacks deal 5% bonus fire damage. Ooh, and a treasure map. Intimidating feline codpiece. What the fuck? I'll grab it, sure. Treasure map. Intimidating feline codpiece. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgard codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally effective garment. So I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Alright, keep an eye out for some random-ass cave next to a big drop. Lockpick. Just in case. Ooh, look at these boots. 15 maximum stamina. I might grab it. Let's see, plus 15 stamina, just cause that seems like a good option. And I'll ask her about...
Time to resupply?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradis. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
He's seeing you.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Let's see what you've got. All right. She sells health potions for 86, essence potions for 86, a ton of like baseline ingredients. Fresh water, plus 25% movement speed. Wow. I wonder how long that lasts. Plus 2 intellect and plus 10% maximum essence. Merc brew, a dark brew to wake the senses. A dash of milk and sugar cut the bitterness. It's coffee. I'll take it. You've acquired an ingredient used to cook recipes in party camp. Use the cauldron to create consumables and enhance effects.
How hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I could help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
What's a watcher? Watchers are rare individuals blessed or cursed with the ability to interact with the dead and see into the realm between life and death. Some watchers are driven mad by their gift, while others struggle to live normal lives. I see. Shrug. Hey, I just got here. I'm as lost as you.
I was afraid you'd say that. I need to speak to one, fast.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, why would Zorips invade your house?
Why do they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradis to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Well, most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
Glenfathan. Glenfathans are one of the many cultures occupying the Eastern Reach. The elves, orlins, and dwarves who make up the Glenfathan tribes are fiercely protective of ancient sites and nature's dominion over the continent. Neat. Well, I guess I can see what I can do about the Zorips.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Don't worry, I can work with that. You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
What can I do about your plants, by the way?
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Still working on it.
Then I'll still be here. I have nowhere else to go.
I was gonna see if I could get like 2 quests from her.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Stranglehold. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, all right? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, because I'm going to beat you there. Test your mettle. Do you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you are a Paradisian native, an Aediran newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold, unless you want to be the next one to test my theory, that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground. And only once. Come to the top of Magrant's Say to see what you're made of. That sounds cool. I'm down to test my metal. Maybe against somebody else's metal.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Is this the place?
I'm busy.
This is the Magrant's Say, but I don't see anybody here. I figure I might as well fill in the map a little smidge here too. Yoink! Upgrade materials. You have just acquired an upgrade material. Upgrade materials are used to improve weapons and armor of the matching material type and quality. Upgrade materials can also be combined to create upgrade materials of higher quality. Neat. I'll worry about that later on, I suppose. Worker's note. I overheard a pair of men in the grinning Ballarok talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone is cleared out. Make sure no one sees you, and watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. We can't buy that vineyard near Salona if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink, and no one can bark orders at us. Well, shoot. If there's a treasure map up here, I might as well check it out. Lighthouse Plaque. The plaque reads, in honor of the friendship and bounty bestowed upon Paradis by Fior Mess Iverno, 3 Majestu 2784 AI. May it triumph over darkness and guide us through these untamed lands. The note under it reads, by order of Claviger Amond, closed until further notice. Repairs to the staircase and cupola are currently underway. At the bottom, a second note in larger handwriting says, heard Fennec's voice in the stairwell. Damn the repairs, stay away from this place. Is he trapped down there? Or is it like a ghost situation? Oh, shit. Awakened wood? Sure, take it all. Sales manifest. The document is a record of attempted sales. It is brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment 1. Or Shipment C1, lost, destroyed by guards. Shipment C2, lost, destroyed in mail delivery accident. Shipment C3, sold, profit lost in robbery. The following is scribbled in the margins beneath entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last marker was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. Not his cabbages.
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands and last brush with civilization.
Damn. Freezing water. Water can be frozen to create traversable ice platforms by casting an ice spell, using an enchanted weapon, or throwing an Eye of Rimgrand on the water surface.
What's that rough?
Oh, shit! That's cool. Yeah, we're just always gonna have to keep a wand on us, even if I don't end up going into any, like, magic stuff. Throwables. Pressing Q to throw your equipped throwable. Change your equipped throwable in their action radial. Throwables come in many elemental variants, capable of building up accumulations in combat. Grenades, in particular, are extremely effective at stunning enemies. That seemed like it would be useful for freezing stuff. I see. I just looked down at the quick slot bar, the hotkeys. I guess I can order him around via that. Well, I guess we'll see what ends up happening with our other abilities, because I would prefer to just have my abilities on the bar. And then have him figure out stuff himself. But I'm fine ordering people around too.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. No. Okay, this is where we take a risk. Golden Plaque of Promises, God Shrine Totem Fragment.
It looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Restore God totems when placed at party camp. Huh. A variety of totems and their missing totem fragments are hidden throughout the living lands. Collected totems can be displayed at the totem shrine in party camp. That's cool. So just like some random power-ups from like exploring. Treasure map, Captain Henqua's spoils. I hate climbing. Captain Henqua must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the Vantage will help me find his plundered riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up. Whichever way's quicker. So there's some treasure hidden underneath an arch over a river. I don't know this place enough, though, to, like...
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the Pargroon Wall.
So probably, like, over there, give or take. I don't know if that's the treasure map that was rumored to be there. Arcanist Boots. Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and a powerful enchantment. These items all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increase, attribute buffs, and other stuff. Let's see. Plus 10% move speed. Increase your health restoration from all sources by 5%. Well, fucking shit. That's much better than the stamina. I can just go fast. From the get-go. The music's gotten very dramatic.
Well, nothing ventured, envoy.
You're right about that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Woo! Oh my god. If there's treasure hidden out here, it's gonna have to wait until I have a better amount of like oxygen to hold or something. Hold my breath for a little bit longer. Or maybe get a treasure map telling me that there's something out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some great piece of equipment just sitting out here in the harbor somewhere. Lavager's Landing. Well, that's awkward.
What am I hitting? Aim where? Give me a target.
Break this.
What's the target?
Where's my mark?
Okay. Fuck. Find a melee weapon, I could probably break this open. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Fine, whatever. It's probably the Clavager's place anyways. Goats! Meh! It seems important. Should I talk with the crystal again? Oh, this is a party camp. You can set up party camp at large Aedra waystones found throughout the living lands. Sure. Avowed Premium Edition, you can change companion outfits in the main camp tent. The exclamation point icon displayed above a companion's head or next to their name indicates that they have something they wish to talk to you about.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
Party camp.
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Unique weapons can have their primary enchantment further improved or augmented at the enchanting station in party camp. Augmenting a unique enchantment replaces the original enchantment, is permanent, and requires a variety of specific enchanting and equipped materials to perform it. That doesn't sound too great depending on what I'm removing. Select a unique weapon from the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment on the right side of the screen. Enchanting materials consist of a variety of monster parts like Zarab tongue, spider legs, ogre blood, etc. Wow. Well, I don't have any of these. Okay, I got some parts, but no unique weapons.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing.
Upgrading weapons. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough materials of the corresponding type and quality. You may also combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. The results of your upgrade are displayed on the right side of the screen. Oh god, upgrade material types. Materials come in numerous types, each with their own purpose. Weapon materials. Metals like iron chunks and woods like softwood branches are the primary materials used to upgrade weapons. Armor materials, skins like pelts and tanned hides are the primary materials used to upgrade armor. Universal herbs, native herbs like Paradisian ladder, Hylia's talon, etc. are used to upgrade all items. Aedra and its variants are used to upgrade unique items across quality tiers. Okay, so that just means sounds like I should save that, unless I get like a bunch of it. And then we know about enchanting materials in general. So if I wanted to, I could upgrade my armor or my wand, which would give me a little bit more damage. I'll hold off a little bit.
As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
If I told you, I couldn't let you live. That's funny. Perhaps I'll tell you about them sometime.
I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder, why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands?
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
Not yet. I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
Well, what's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse.
I can bet.
I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradis has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
That's a good question. Well, everyone's heard tales of living lands. I came for the adventure.
Many people do. Most never make it back. Still, you seem more capable than most. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while.
So you say, why is the soul plate called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths? Like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
What can you tell me about Paradis?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradis, or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
The ultimate proving ground, a place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But Adir's changing things, is that it?
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and this alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
I get it though. That's all for now. Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Oh. I didn't know that's how we were going to leave. You can change companion outfits at the main camp tent. Bloop. 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 We'll keep him in his normal outfit for now, although I do like the obsidian collection. Store items. In this party stash, stashing items from your inventory can reduce your overall weight and prevent encumbrance. Oh, encumbrance. Right. I forgot about that. I can't just carry absolutely everything on me. That's okay. We'll stash some of this stuff. What about food? Okay, looks like food and potions don't weigh anything. So that's nice. Let's get out of here. I wonder if resting like respawns plants and stuff.
First get more leaves, his letters won't turn up.
Hello.
Gelarde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradis.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
Lie, I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. Shoot him a furtive side eye. I like being mysterious.
I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a god-like envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Not yet. I haven't. I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean?
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I'll keep an eye out. I see why you're concerned. I'll keep my eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradis Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
I'm down for potential maps being like really good. Germun's dispatch. Wanted, Sansa. The proprietor of Sansa's Emporium has reported his assistant Germun missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of his Germun's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. I nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout out the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradis is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients, anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Germun.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Yeah, we'll make our way out of here. We've got adventures to do. Uh-oh.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Strangle is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, birth eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
Well, that's me, Jade, in the flesh. Oh, Breath. Breath is the god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. They take the form of the Pallid Knight, a black-clad soldier, or the Usher, a wrinkled, silent dwarf, tasked with moving souls along with the wheel into their next life.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
Stare into the middle distance. I lost most of my crew in a shipwreck at Fort Northreach. Then the Fort Steadman tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that. I hope it isn't the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends now. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food.
Mostly, huh?
If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
What'd you do?
Mostly it was petty larceny. Sometimes it was spiteful larceny. Got caught when I helped a pretty girl rob her husband. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adairan official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot.
Easy deal.
You can guess which I chose.
Yeah. Are you free after that?
Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adairan elite have no sense of humor.
I was being sincere.
All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Have you seen any sign of the Adairan ambassador?
He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Idiots. Tell me about the ambassador.
Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No, I hear he's about a sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
Yeesh. Tell me about the Clavager.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done.
That's surprising about the Clavager, considering what they said. But I mean, I guess not too much. The Clavager's supposed to be the well-respected governor of the land, basically. What do you think about Inquisitor Lodwin?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Wodica. At least I understand why the Burned Queen is so pissed. Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Wodica's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burned Queen. There's honor among thieves, envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Anything you miss about Adir?
About Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodica. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here.
Given I'm rather new here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer.
I just talked to one.
I do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Any settlements of note in the living lands?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are.
Because I don't believe that.
There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Palgrunin, who don't like anybody.
Animancers? That's kind of scary.
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Aediran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradis. They must be doing something right.
I guess as long as it's not made from the dead. Ruffians and Thirdborn, huh?
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
The fuck is a dream thrall? F. Holy information. Dream thrall is not available here, although maybe... Oh, here we go. Those infected are known as dream thralls, for they seem enthralled by some unique and terrifying madness. Got you. Animancy is the science and art of soul manipulation. Though popular in the Valian republics, animancy is widely considered controversial, heretical, and too dangerous to tolerate. Animancers are routinely hunted and driven out in many parts of Eora. What do you mean when you say Solace's Keep inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Palgrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out.
Well, hold the wall. I've got to go. I didn't expect this random lady to have so much to say, honestly. Looks like there might be a bunch of enemies in here.
Oh, look, Paradis and that. The resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Oh, the plant I just picked up, yeah. Hello?
Incoming zone.
Oh, shit!
Let's see what you got.
Oh my god, he like teleported into there.
One for you. Those Arabs must have been scavenging. The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
I didn't mean to interrupt his dialogue there. I wonder if we'll run into any Zarps that are actually willing to have like a conversation with us.
I think there's something on the floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Fine, sure. I'll go around the outside instead. Can I climb up the mushrooms on the outside? It doesn't seem like it wants me to. I'm scratching my eye while also trying to parkour there. Well, it's cool that I was able to climb the water wheel, but it's not what I needed, I guess. Maybe this? Here we go. I'm glad we're very capable climbers. Grenades! Oh. There's the backpack making all that noise. Sheesh. Paradisian trout pie. +1 intellect and resolve. Plus 10% maximum essence. At some point, I'm gonna need to like actually eat one of these pies or something before talking to someone. Dear Mother, every day on the front line is more dangerous than the last. I never thought I'd say that I would rather be facing an organized army than the encroaching wilderness, but this place is truly unlike any other. Still, through the graces of Wodica, we hold strong. The palisades are well defended, and our resolve is unbreakable. When the next wave comes, we will be ready. Reinforcements from the homeland should be arriving within the week, and with them, relief. Know as you're reading this that sending this letter was the first thing I did when rotating away from the front. I love you, your darling son. Well, I guess I hope that son is still alive. Was that a bear? What the fuck? Come on over, Forager. Damn it.
Take your best shot. On your right.
One problem I'm having is that one of the games I played recently has left alt as the dodge button. Which is really fucking me over. I keep hitting the swap weapons button to dodge. Obviously not useful.
We make a good squad.
We do. Paradis citizen. He's got pepper on him. Hazing note, welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Beneath the main text is the word idiot, scratched out, but still faintly legible. I mean, he made it to a bear. I just don't think bears lay eggs. So, whoops on his part, I guess.